Jake Boltman on 4th and 6, sacked on the play by Ryan Hanaho and Felipe Izuma to end the drive. Nick Kruger, handoff, hands it to Colin Penn, who then throw the pass from Kramer to
hosted 6-1 Edina. Eden Prairie's Cole Kramer is the real deal. He connects with Matt Sherman over the middle for an 8-yard touchdown pass. 7-0 Eden.
Play. Kruger then rips off a 12-yard run for a first down, and EP is on their way. It would end in a...
Eden Prairie's offense is very balanced. Colin Penn turns on the Jets. He'll find the pylon for the 5-yard touchdown run. Eden Prairie tacks on a late touchdown as they beat Edina.
Edina trying to beat Eden Prairie for the first time in 4 years, but this interception by J.D. Cowan will seal it for the Eagles. Eden Prairie goes on to win 21-0. They win the Metro West Sub-District title. Sectional pairings will now come out this weekend.
Finally breaks free, a 32-yard run, and it would set up Edina at the 10-yard line, or inside the 20-yard there, and then an interception, bad pass, and it's Cowan again. Then Huffendick, back to pass to Anders Freeland as Edina's driving again. That would set up a fourth quarter drive as they continue, but the pass to Boltman is broken up by guess who? J.D. Cowan. Eden Prairie, of course, will chew the clock, as they always seem to do. Izumi with a 17-yard run. He would cap the drive, as it takes about 3 guys to tackle him. 6-yard TD run, and guess what? Eden Prairie finishes 7-1. They win tonight, 21-0 over Edina.
Not surprising. We worked hard all week. I just thought we deserved it. We played hard. We're competitive out there. And besides that, I mean, we just put it all on the line. Just as we work hard, every day in practice is a grind. We're never taking practices off. Everybody's showing up to compete. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, but we played good.
I thought we played really hard. We did our job. Just had a good game plan, and we stuck to it. And we didn't make a lot of mistakes this game, so that's good.
We've gotten better as the year going on, and, it's great credit to our defensive coaches, their game plan against a really outstanding, I think, offensive team in Edina. They got some great skill kids. And, we kind of went back to Eden Prairie football there. Just pound it, play action pass, and, we got enough to win it. We've played as tough a schedule as anybody in the state. To go 7-1 and lose to the #1 team, they got to pat themselves on the back a little bit. Not listen to everybody say they're done.
Pete Bursich led his Hill Murray squad up against undefeated St. Thomas Academy. The Cadets offense looked good early. Jack Nozell runs this one in for a 21-0 lead in the second. And the St. Thomas Academy defense also made a few great plays too. Johnny Stevekin had 2 first-half interceptions. St. Thomas Academy won it 52-0.
Tonight, first quarter, Caleb Blaha to Casey Fisher. Touchdown strike, and Fridley's in front, 7-0. They come into the game 6-1, Providence 7-0. Ikior takes it 5 yards for the score to tie the game at 7. Then it's Ikior again off the pitch. Watch the stiff arm as he's dragged down at the 1-yard line. It would set up a Lions touchdown. Max Anderson takes it in, and Providence finishes 8-0. The first time in 4A. 42-21 the final. 7-0 Hutch hosting 6-1 Sauk Rapids Rice. How about the #1 rusher in the state, Josiah Nelson? Big touchdown run right here. He would later sprain his ankle and leave the football game. But Hutch doesn't slow down. Lane Glaser to tight end Russell Corrigan. Touchdown pass here, and Hutch is on a roll right there. And then a little bit later, Christian Kurth will rumble in for the short score. It's all Hutch tonight. 48-13, they finish 8-0. 6-1 Chan, 6-1 Waconia. Ethan Swanson to Will Coppy. 67 yards for Waconia to give him a 7-0 lead. Swanson then would scramble on this play coming up for 45 yards. It would set up a field goal by Tim Stapleton and give Waconia a 10-0 lead. Nice run by Swanson. And then their defense would go to work. Eric Groneveld, watch this. He will get the pick 6. Whoa! It's like he threw it right to him. 37-yard touchdown. Waconia wins tonight, 20-8 the final. Jordan excited for this one. This is kind of your game that you kind of set your sights on. You circle it on the calendar. Bryce Severs to Marlon Wiley. touchdown strike, 8-0 Jordan with a 2-point conversion. Back comes Marshall. Bryce Paulson to Bryce Lance. 60 yards on the TD pass, and it's 13-8. But then Bryce Sievers to Ryan Samuelson. This is a nice play here, and Jordan goes on to pull off the big win. 42-39 to end Marshall their first loss of the year, because they got undefeated Cooper tonight, and look what happened. Leighton Glodick to Aiden Price. Nice catch. Sets up a field goal. Irondale's on their way first quarter. Same combination. Watch the sliding catch by Price. It set up another field goal. Cooper would come back. Touchdown pass by Trayshawn McMillan right here. But Irondale's Parker Freeberg had a big night on the ground, and they pull off the upset. They beat Cooper 41-13, Cooper's first loss of the year. Johnson, Washburn, it was TC night at Washburn, but it was all Johnson. Rance Jones, interception, 30 yards for the touchdown. Governors are up big at this point. A little bit later, Gabe Rivera would fake the handoff and take it 8 yards for the score. Governors win 67-0 over Washburn. And defense in the second half, Quentin Fitzgerald with a big hit for a loss here for Cretin. A little bit later, Rajiv Red would get the nice interception inside the 20-yard line. Cretin-Derham Hall with a victory tonight, 21-0 over Roseville.
Wayzata taking on Maple Grove, third quarter. Keaton Heidi hits tight end Nicholas Collar up. That makes it 27-24, but this guy tonight, Evan Hall, was the story. Fumbles the kickoff, but he's still going to take it 90 yards to the house. Hall scored 3 times for Maple Grove tonight as they go on to win this one 38-34.
And tonight they showed that off. Brian Curtis Jr., 51-yard touchdown run to give North a 7-0 lead. Remember now, coming into this game, Egan 0-7 starting the night. Raja Nelson, the other stud running back they have, who also is a very good cornerback. 41-yard TD run, 14-0 Lakeville North. And then it's Brennan Kubler to Nelson. Nice 10-yard TD strike. It's all Lakeville North. 55-0. They finished the season 8-0.
All right, to Mountains View we go. Second quarter, Cooper Anderson tries to connect with Dominic Smith, but Nate Farm with the interception, and he is not done. Great blocking downfield right here. Gets to the sideline. He's going to break a tackle right there. Does get taken down after a 61-yard return. That puts Mountains View in scoring position. Later in the quarter, Cole Stenstrom rockets it to the end zone for Mateo Cisneros. 6-0 Mountains View at that point, but later in the quarter, Cooper Anderson tries it again. This time he connects with Kevin Boeing, but the game tonight goes to Mountains View 21-7. Minnetonka taking on Burnsville tonight, second quarter. Aaron Severson sacked by big old Kyle Anderson. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah.
Later in the quarter, it's J.J. Schleckman with the diving interception off of Sam Bardwell. And then later in the third quarter, it's Burnsville's Darian Claiborne breaks off a nice run. Burnsville would score in the fourth quarter. It's Sam Bardwell connecting with Brandon Hugo. That puts the Blaze up, and they will go on to win this one tonight, 28-26.
Late in the game, fourth quarter, it's Shakopee. Sabres are leading Rosemount 14-10, but a block punt sets up Rosemount in scoring position. And then with just over a minute to go, Garrison Green, 1-yard TD run, and the Irish win tonight. Final score 17-14 over Shakopee.
First quarter, Riley Habish takes the handoff, and he goes right up the gut, breaks 3 tackles right there en route to a touchdown. Buffalo up 6-3. Then later in the quarter, guess who? Habish once again up the gut he goes again and breaks 3 more tackles once again. 12-3 Buffalo at that point. But in the second quarter, Aiden Bauman is picked off by Adam Block. That's a nice interception by Block right there. Buffalo still in the lead at this point, and they would maintain control thanks to Havish. Boy, did this guy have a night tonight for them. They go on to win 41-20.
Lumberjacks up at 6-1, going against the 5-2 St. Cloud Tech Tigers. First quarter still scoreless. Jacob Bieber goes deep and hits Ryan Bieberdorf. One more connection in the regular season for the 50-yard score. Jacks up 7-0. Later in the first, Bemidji in a great spot as the Tigers punting in their own end zone. Bieberdorf feels it cleanly, and then he's looking for room to run but gets stopped. Then in the middle of the scrum, the ball comes loose out of nowhere, and it's a picture-perfect scoop and score for Kendrick Osara. St. Cloud Tech, they would miss the 2-point conversion. Bemidji would go up 7-6. And then finally, they would go to overtime. It was a Caleb Grant 1-yard touchdown, and the extra point was good. The Warriors brought their A game today with them on the bus. In the second half, Brainerd already leading 28-0, and Brady Anderson is going to come up with the interception as the Warriors take over at midfield. Ensuing drive, quarterback Sam Miller fakes the handoff, keeps it himself down the left sideline for a 17-yard gain. And a few plays later, Brainerd looking for some more points. Miller keeps the handoff and scampers in for the score. That would put the Warriors up 35-0 over the Sabres. Final score of that one, 42-0.